What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. Some more sim action coming at you here today. An unexpectedly early end to a Zoom meeting, so we are able to bring you some sim action. A doubler here today. Browns in LA, just a little bit down the road from where Kit lives. Kit is unable to join us live on the sim here this evening. He's got some other plans, but we're going to knock this one out. We got Browns at Chargers, a twofer. That's right, Chris, an old-fashioned twofer. As we continue to manipulate things, we're doing a new playbook, change some stylistic things around about the scheme as well. Again, to try to make Deshaun Watson look as comfortable as possible in that offense. Speaking of the AFC arms race that we talked about earlier, how about these Chargers? Yes, Chris G, we are 5-2-1 at this juncture. Chargers are 4-5 at this juncture. Look at Justin Herbert having a good season as well. Of course, we know that they brought in Khalil Mack. So Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, two X factors across the line from each other. They re-signed Mike Williams. He's going to be number 8 in your screen there. Number 2, you can see in the receiver on the left side. That's Chris Olave. They drafted Chris Olave as well. They also have Jordan Davis, the very talented defensive tackle out of Georgia as well in their 2D. Welcome in, John. Good to see you. So 2nd and 9 after a good stop for the Browns. We'll see. There should be some high-flying theatrics. Remember, this game last year was a crazy high-scoring affair. That was that game where they set all those different like passing records for the game, and then accept everything except, they've never done this before and lost. They've never done this before and lost. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Go Browns. In terms of the opponents and where we play them, yes. Oh, they're going to get him PI in the end zone? Are you kidding me? Weak call. PI on Newsome. He was in the end zone. That's going to make it 1st and goal on the 1. That one looked very overthrown to me. So Chris G. Madden is smart enough to know who the opponents are and where you play them. So we will play LA, apparently in LA again this year. But the order of the weeks is not correct. So it is smart enough to know the opponents and the destinations, but not, obviously, the weeks haven't been released yet. So here's a 2nd and goal. Eckler, right side, he's into the end zone, touchdown. So again, a 50-yard pass interference penalty on Greg Newsome. Sets up a big time 1st and goal from the 1, and they're able to punch it in 2 plays later with Austin Eckler. So Dustin Hopkins, their free agent kicker. We didn't even get to talk about the rest of their free agent acquisitions. Of course, spent a lot of money on J.C. Jackson, the corner, as well. Coming in, he'll be anchoring the backfield of a healthy Derwin James. Obviously an important player for them. But right there, 52, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. That's really where it's going to start for them on the defensive side of the ball. And, of course, a healthy Derwin James in the middle of the defense as well. Here's Jakeem Grant from inside the 1. The negative 1-yard line, and he'll get hit down pretty quickly by Kenneth Murray. 2nd-year coach Brandon Staley. And here comes DW Ford. Deshaun back out onto the field. Led the Browns to that game-winning comeback in the final drive of the game that we did earlier for you against the Bills. They ended up winning 17-13. Let's see how he looks here again today. Again, we've continued to mess with some sliders and some quarterback archetype things, playbooks and tendencies and all kinds of things to try to make it, again, look as realistic as possible. He'll give it to Nick Chubb, left side. Nice cut by Nick Chubb. He'll pick up 2 yards before being tackled in the middle of that defense, but a good run for Nick Chubb. Good vision for Nick Chubb on his first run. 7-0 Chargers. Again, a 50-yard pass interference call. Here it is, back to pass. Watson, he'll throw it to Chubb out of the backfield. A little head of steam, and Bosa brings him down right at the line to gain. They're going to say 3rd and inches now. Triple tight ends to the left side. Look at this 13 personnel. And give it up the middle, and I don't think he got it. Are you kidding me? 4th and inches. How about Kenneth Murray Jr., linebacker out of Oklahoma, their 1st-round pick a couple years ago. And Chubb is going to get stopped short. That's very unlikely. Interesting play call there. Had triple tight ends to the left side and then ran it up the middle. Kenneth Murray was not fooled. Nice punt there by Corey Bojorquez. And then the Browns will swarm A.J. Green down there to bring him down. Chris Olave, apparently, the punt returner rookie. Go Bucks. Yeah, it's one of those things, again, is highly regarded and as well respected in the game as Nick Chubb is. They still have him easily tackleable by one person. 8 yards there on first down from Eckler. So right back into their hands, and you can see that momentum bar already ticking pretty far to the right for just one drive for the Chargers. So let's see if the Browns can kind of stymie them after another first down carry there. Calais Campbell on the tackle for the Browns defense. He has been so good, especially he and DeMarvin Leal together in passing situations. Right side, Keenan Allen, and Denzel throws him out of bounds. Keenan Allen, very talented receiver. His first catch, 7 yards is the gain. 2nd and 3. Turn around, Eckler again. He runs right into the middle of the defense, and this time look at Taven Bryan, number 98. Taven Bryan, free agent pickup from the Jags, is able to be there on the tackle there. Number 98 in the middle of that defense. 3rd and inches. Quick little flare to the right side. He's got his man. That's Gerald Everett, the tight end, who's wearing number 81 as Mike Williams re-signed is going to be wearing number 8. That's Gerald Everett coming over from, the Seahawks and the Rams. He's played a couple different places. Has Gerald Everett, pretty athletic tight end, replacing Jared Cook in this offense, who I think is an upgrade for them at that position. They also drafted... never mind, I'm thinking of a different team. Sorry. So they also, another team drafted Jeremy Record that I was looking at a little bit earlier. Herbert back to pass. Browns with a little bit of a blitz, and they quickly get it out of the backfield to Eckler. He's going to pick up a short gain. Good recognition of the blitz there by Herbert, and therefore Eckler as well, to make that play happen. 3rd and 5 here. Browns could really use a field goal attempt at the end of this play. Pressure coming from Miles, left side. It's tipped, and then Cohen almost caught by Eckler. Great play by Newsome that time. Dustin Hopkins comes in, and he will attempt the field goal. Hopkins' kick is up. Hopkins' kick is good. Chargers with a quick 10-0 lead off their first 2 drives. Again, the touchdown aided on a 50-yard defensive pass interference call by Greg Newsome, which was very questionable, as the ball was about 3 yards over everybody's head. Here's Jakeem Grant trying to make a man miss. He's going to get very minimal gain to the 13-yard line. Browns with a long field here in their second drive. They're going to empty it out. Watson in a shotgun all by himself. Look at those X factors on the other side of him. Bosa and Mack. Very quick little out route. That's David Njoku, and he picks up a short gain, giving 3 to the Chief. Shotgun Murray, or for Watson rather. Where pressure coming, and it's Bosa, and Watson didn't feel it. Conklin got bull rushed, and Big Bear Joey Bosa takes him to the ground, sets up a 3rd and very long here now in his own goal line. Watson, got to be real careful here. No safeties, Deshaun. He's going to leave the pocket to the right side, and he's just going to throw this one away very safely. And Bojorquez will be deep in his end zone when they punt here. All the momentum early in LA's lap. Bojorquez left foots this thing over midfield. Nice punt for Bojorquez, about a 65-yarder through the air. First net 55 yards there because he was at the goal line, essentially. All right, here we go. Got to get off the field here. A little stop for the defense, maybe a sack, maybe a fumble, maybe an interception. A little motion coming from the tight end up the middle. That's the rookie Trey McKitty out of Georgia. Another one of their draft picks here for the Chargers. 1-yard gain for Eckler. Back to pass. Blitz coming from the Browns. It's picked up into traffic. Swatted away. Look at that play by JJ3. Reaches up high and swats the ball away. Great coverage there. That's what your safety's supposed to do. John Johnson III back to pass on a 3rd and 9. Pressure coming right up his grill, and it's almost picked off by Troy Hill. He was right next to the running back, Josh Kelly, and he is very lucky that one is an interception. Intercepted. Troy Hill able to knock it down. He'll get a pass deflection, and they will have to punt the football away. Angling out of bounds, and out of bounds at the 16. So pretty crummy field position once again for the Browns. All 3 of their possessions have started inside their own 20. Hey, George, welcome in. Here's Chubb up the middle, fighting his way towards the 20. He'll get the 20. Give him 4 for a 2nd and 6. Again, 10-0. Welcome in. Appreciate everybody being here. Kit is out for the evening, and I got off a Zoom call earlier. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but we knocked it out quick. big throw to the right side, and Pickens went up high for it, incomplete. 3rd and 6. See if the Browns can convert here. Still looking for their first down of the game. Watson across the middle. He's got his man. It's a first down. Throw and catch to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Nice play there. Good protection. Gave Peoples-Jones a chance to flash open over the middle, 10 yards. And a first down for the Browns. Good completion there from Deshaun Watson. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. He's back to pass again. Pressure coming again. You see Mack and Bosa are going to be a problem. Here's Chubb breaking tackles to the 35, and he reaches across for the 39. He'll be a yard short of the line to gain. Is Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Good hustle after the play there. Asante Samuel Jr. A little bit of discombobulation in the backfield, and then Watson is going to throw it away. Okay. 3rd and 1. Thought maybe he would look to take off there. Still really haven't seen him take off the way that we think that he might in real life yet. Still trying to work out that metric to figure it out. Double tight ends to the left side, 2 receivers bunched close to the right. It's Kareem Hunt in the backfield. First down for Kareem. Across the 40, nearing the 45, give him the 44 officially. Nasir Adderley, the free safety, comes up to make the tackle now in his 3rd season. Nasir Adderley out of Delaware. Blue Hens. Shotgun form, or motion coming from Schwartz. Here's Chubb right side, breaking his head through Derwin James. That was a collision. Chubb and James, 2 of the biggest hitters in the game on either side of the ball, and Chubb gets 9 on the play. Great play call there. Back to pass now on a 2nd 1. Lots of options here. Pressure came quickly. That's the rookie Michael Clemens out of Texas A&M, and he got there real fast to Marvin Leal's line mate, and he got there in a hurry. That sets up a 3rd and 6. Very, very fast. Watson didn't even feel him. He got there so fast. Sebastian Joseph Day, a free agent defensive tackle, in there as well. Of course, still have Jerry Tillery, and watch out. Hit by Mack, but he's got an open receiver. Grant to the 30. Jakeem Grant Sr. comes back to the football and makes the catch. Holy moly. Yeah, Karen, we're still trying to figure out. There's a whole lot of combination of different things and the archetypes and what to do, and we'll get it. We're going to dial in on it, though. We're going to get him there. He's going to scramble this game. I can feel it. Here's Chubb up the middle. Left side, across the 30 to the 27. Nice run there for Nick Chubb. And this has been by far the Browns' best drive. 2nd and 6. I mean, they hadn't had a first down until this drive here to end the first quarter, so they're doing a nice job running. They send Hunt out of the backfield, back to pass from an empty backfield. Moves it, flights it across the middle. Pickens, but he takes a big shot from Murray, the linebacker, ends up dropping the football. Does the rookie George Pickens that we took in the 3rd round. Back to pass. Watson firing back of the end zone. Touchdown! It's Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz goes up high and brings it down. A touchdown, Browns. I do apologize. My voice is a little bit shot tonight. I started my my spring coaching season and had my first game last night, and my voice is not in coaching shape. How about 12 plays, 84 yards, and a touchdown pass, Watson to Anthony Schwartz, who again had really kind of been pushed to the bottom of the depth chart when we had Garrett Wilson on the team, and after Wilson left, he got kind of moved up, and you can see getting a few snaps here and there, and he goes up high and makes a great catch in traffic. That would be lovely to see Mr. Schwartz take that next step as a receiver. All right, 10-7. Browns scoring on that last drive. Defense has been pretty sharp. Again, a 50-yard pass interference penalty to Greg Newsome in the first drive is what set up a 1-yard touchdown run. Of course, pass interference in the end zone gives you the football on the 1, which is partly why I hate that penalty, because 50 yards for a mistake shouldn't be, for a judgment mistake should not be something that can be awarded. It's got to be 15 max. There's Chris Olave, go Bucks, number 2. Seeing him in the powder blue is a little bit unique. They took him in our simulated draft. Another weapon for Herbert now with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Olave overthrows everybody now, does Herbert. A little excited here so far to start the game for Justin Herbert. He's overthrown a couple of receivers, but did not get the pass interference on him that time. Miles with a nice swim move, left side, right at the sideline is Eckler, and he'll fall out of bounds. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 8. And that's going to actually set up the end of the quarter. All right, Browns down 7-10 here. Flip the field. 3rd and 8 coming up on the other side of it. Here comes Herbert. Shotgun, he's back to pass. Pressure right up his face. He's kind of turned to the side now. Herbert, he's going to fire it out of bounds. Smart play there. He had a lot of white jerseys approaching. And Justin Herbert lives to play another day. He'll throw it out of bounds. Browns get the hold on defense. Still haven't seen much splash plays from the defensive line, but they're getting enough pressure on Herbert to make him uncomfortable. And yet again, the Browns are going to start inside their own 20-yard line at the 13 this time is where Watson will take over, but fresh off his touchdown pass to Schwartz. Now they're going to change the play. Chubb comes back into the backfield. They're going to end up with a trips to the right side. Watson. Whoop, hit as he throws, kind of tripped up as he was just getting ready to deliver the football. Pressure coming again, so much pressure coming from those 2 X factors. Bosa on one side, Khalil Mack on the other, Jerry Tillery in the middle, Sebastian Joseph Day from the Rams in free agency as well. They have really made their defense very, very potent. And here's a short gain, just give them maybe 2 to the Chiefs. That's a 3rd and 9. They're going to call it a long 1. 3rd and 9 here now for Watson. Danger territory still here inside the own 15. Blitz coming, completely untouched around the edge is Drew Tranquill. They brought more than the Browns could block. And a sack for the Chargers. Drew Tranquill. And another punt upcoming for Bojorquez in his own end zone, this time from the 5. Short snap. And he boots this thing up. Pretty good punt. It goes across the 50 again. Olave takes it and is taken down by Greedy Williams right away. So, hey, Joey, welcome in. Just Browns with some really tough field position here so far. Let's see if the Browns can spark a turnover here on the defense or maybe a big sack. Here's Herbert. He fires deep left side. He's got his man and it's tipped and it almost picked by Newsome. He tipped it to himself. Looked like that was Austin Eckler on a go route from that outside position as a running back all the way out there on the top of the screen. Back to pass, Herbert. He's going to fire deep. This time it's tipped again by Newsome. Come on, Greg. Pick that one off. Again, Herbert's been a little bit trigger happy, and he's gone deep several times, overthrowing his man every time. This time he checks it down short. He's got some work to do, and he's not going to do it. Look at Greedy Williams stand him up. There's Kelly again, and Greedy stands him right up, 4th and 2. And a punt upcoming for the Chargers. Nice tackle in space by Greedy Williams. A healthy year out of him would be such a nice thing. Have 4 competent corners as this one goes into the end zone. Fortunately, the Browns will get their best field position of the entire game so far with 12:41 to go in the first half up to the 20-yard line. They've been inside the 20 every single drive so far. Stanton into the game, turn around, give it to Chubb up the middle. He follows Johnny to the left side for a nice gain of about 6 yards to the 26-yard line. Kaiser White, middle linebacker, speedy middle linebacker out of West Virginia, I believe is where Kaiser White played. Back to pass. Watson fires it over the middle, wide open to Njoku, just sitting in the middle of the zone, parked it nicely, and Watson found him. First down, Browns. Another 13 personnel look here, all 3 tight ends. That's Derek Deese, the rookie on the bottom of the line who we took in the 5th round from San Jose State. Chubb up the middle, first down run and more before he takes a shot from Adderley. Another good run for Nick Chubb, now 7 for 36. There's look at J.C. Jackson right there, number 23. I'm not sure what number he'll actually be, but he is actually on the team. 10-7. Handoff again. Chubb, breaking tackle, sit down, get out of my face, he says, for another 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Nick Chubb just shoving dudes to the ground right now. Watson climbs under center, a little bit of a wing tight end look. Harrison Bryant on the left side of the line. Now he's going to come in motion back across the formation. Stanton in front of Kareem Hunt. Give it to Kareem. Angling. Broken tackle, Kareem. Oh, I thought he was maybe going to go. Bosa with a great diving tackle. Saves what could have been a big gain for Kareem Hunt. First down, Browns. Now you can see at the bottom of your screen, 927 rushing yards for the Browns so far, and we are in week 10. So it's a little bit lower, I think, probably where they want to be. Here's Chubb, left side. Broken tackle, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Broken tackle, touchdown! Nick Chubb! What a play! He does a golf clap for himself. Watch this run again. Nick Chubb. He's going to, we're not even going to get to see the cool broken tackle in the hole. Gets up to about 20.5 miles an hour. Stiff arms the safety, Derwin James, at the last second for fun. And the Chubb train is a rolling. What a run there. Touchdown, George. Took the words right out of my mouth there. Touchdown, Browns. Cameron Dicker's extra point is up, and it is good. 14-10. They take the lead and steal the momentum back. What a run from Nick Chubb, his 5th of the season. And, not much more to say about that. That was classic. Vintage Nick Chubb, even. Olave kicks it up to the 24. Interesting, Olave is their kick and punt returner. Just trying to get talented guys onto the field, I guess. All right, 1st and 10 now. Down for the first time is Justin Herbert. Give it up the middle, Eckler. Right side, breaking one tackle, and then Winovich comes and chases him and throws him to the ground there, number 69 in white. Chase Winovich. Shotgun look for Herbert. Under 9:15 to play here when he snaps the ball. Give it up the middle. Broken one tackle on Calais Campbell, and Owusu Koromoa got in there really fast. 28, not 26. To bring him down immediately now. 3rd and 6, Browns defense. They blitz, pressure coming. He's got a man left side, Eckler, and Troy Hill makes a great tackle, but I think he's just going to be able to extend the ball. He is, for a first down throw to Austin Eckler. First down, Chargers. Thought we maybe had him stuck again. That would have been a nice opportunity to really again capitalize on that momentum. They fake the jet sweep to Chris Olave, and then right up the middle, and Calais Campbell shuts him down. Austin Eckler absolutely swallowed at the line by Calais. Now Taven Bryan into the game. You see him top of the screen at the defensive tackle spot. Here's Anthony Walker, and he finds the gap much to his liking, and Joshua Kelly loses a yard. That sets up a 3rd and long. Browns defense playing well. Yeah, Mason, if they re-sign him, I pray he's just sitting on the free agent pile right now. No, and Winovich has been pretty good for us, but Clowney was obviously a better player for sure as they set up a screen left side. Here's JJ 3, and he'll shut him down before he gets to the first down marker. He's just a high enough rated player that we didn't want to just leave him on there arbitrarily. So until he signs somewhere else or re-signs with us, and we'll put him right back on there. Until then, you got Chase Winovich. And we chose to re-sign Tack McKinley. A little bit of an injury for Delpit. I'm not sure why Delpit was even out on the field right there, playing special teams. All right, I formation inside the 15 once again. Here's Watson. Give it to Chubb. He's had a nice game so far. Ooh, takes a shot. Wow, Kaiser White absolutely baptizes Nick Chubb on that play. Just a gain of 2. Here's a little pistol look. They give it to Chubb. Gets skinny through the hole for 3 more. Nick Chubb sets up a 3rd and 6 now for the Browns. Defense talking on the sideline. 5:30 to go first half. 14-10 Browns lead. Watson 3rd and 6. Delayed draw to Kareem Hunt, and it fools no one. Least of all Jerry Tillery. And he goes to the ground. They're actually going to lose a yard. I do not like that call. Again, the playbook that we're trying does not have all of the amendments that I have made to the Browns playbook. But as we continue to try to find the best schematic fit for what Watson's skills are, I'm actually running the San Francisco playbook right now, the 49ers playbook, due to their West Coast zone scheme. Which is what we have the Browns set to in terms of team scheme for right now, to try to best use Watson's improviser archetype as quarterback. So there you go. Yeah, you're right, Mason. I hate that. Let's fool him with a draw on 3rd and 6. Just seems pretty unrealistic. Unless it's like 3rd and 17 and you're not trying to fool anybody, you're just trying to give yourself a few yards. Then you run the draw. There's Everett again, and he's got a first down right at the midfield stripe here for the Chargers. Herbert left side tipped. Oh, I thought it was going to be picked for a second. There's Mike Williams, sporting the new number 8, re-signed a big deal. He was a high-priced free agent. A lot of people thought maybe the Browns would go for him. Of course, this was even before the Amari Cooper signing as well. Yeah, I think so too, Mason. I think so too. Back to pass, left side, dump it out of the backfield to Eckler, breaks one tackle, second one cannot be broken. Greg Newsome has had a really good game after he gave up that 50-yard PI call on the first drive. He has been a lot sharper here so far today. 3 tackles now to go along with a couple of PBUs. 2:40 and counting here, first half. Herbert stretch it to the right side, Eckler, and Miles is waiting, and somebody got, wonder what this is going to be, a hold maybe. It is going to be a hold. Take him back 10. That's Trey Pipkins, the right tackle. Of course, Rashawn Slater, rookie left tackle from last year, still there, and Corey Lindsley go Bucks as the high-priced center they signed a year ago as well. Stretch it to the right side, JJ3. That's Anaya Smith, rookie running back out of Texas A&M. And JJ3 is waiting here. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Big 3rd and long approaching for the Chargers in the plus side of the field. Let's see if they can convert or if the Browns can get off the field and try to run a 2-minute drive here. Herbert, Browns rush 4. Pressure coming from Winovich. Left side, Herbert. Tipped. Is it caught? It is caught. Keenan Allen. What a catch by a great receiver. Really good coverage by Newsome. Let's see if they give us a replay on this one. Looks like they will. Winovich was coming, just kind of fell down, and he threw a seed. One catch and a great look at that foot drag from Keenan Allen. So Newsome had really good coverage, but a first down for the Chargers inside the 25 now to the 24. And he got out of bounds, so the clock does stop, of course. Back to pass again. Pressure coming from Miles. Hits him as he throws. Wobbles it. It's... Oh, you got to pick it off. J.O.K. dropped the interception. I think he was surprised to hit him right in the hands. He's got to catch that. Blitz coming. They set up a screen. It's tipped and almost picked. Browns were blitzing everybody that time. Oh, man, I thought for sure that was coming the other way. Hits J.O.K. in the hands. Here's another blitz left side at the sideline and taken out of bounds. Clock runs? No, clock stops. That actually helps the Browns. Yeah, that really is, Mason. It really is the 4th dropped one. Can appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy joining you tonight. Kit Nagy had a evening event, and I thought I had a Zoom meeting, and it ended earlier than I thought. I didn't think I was going to have time to sim, but then I did. So we're bringing you this one on kind of short notice, last minute. Appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best here. 1:40 to go. Chance to see Deshaun in a 2-minute drive. Grant's going to take a knee in the end zone. Jakeem Grant. So up from the 20 again. Best field position we've had so far is starting at the 20. And actually this one's going to be at the 25. So by far the best we've had all day. Pressure coming. Bosa gets around Conklin. Now Watson fires on the run to the left sideline. Look at him standing there waiting for it as Njoku steps right out of bounds all the way up to the 50-yard line. Talk about Watson extending the play with his feet and then firing a rope to the Chief at midfield. They're up 25 yards. Back to pass, Watson again. Firing right side, angle route. He's got the Chief again. He's going to go down inbounds this time. Browns will hurry up, I would assume. Actually, they look pretty content to run their normal offense, don't they? And they're actually going to audible. Look at Harrison Bryant as part of a bunch of receivers to the left side. Back to pass, Watson. Pressure coming, he feels it. He dumps it off short. It's Njoku. And he's actually going to gain a singular yard, and then a timeout is called by Kevin Stefanski. Did Amari Cooper get hurt earlier in the game and I missed it? Where is he at? Here's a second level. Whoa, a huge hit, and Schwartz holds on to the ball. Did I miss an injury somewhere? I haven't seen Cooper out here in a while. Maybe he got hurt. Did he get hurt in the last game and I missed it? Could be at the bottom of the screen now, but we shouldn't see as much of number 9 and number 10 out there as we are right now. Here's Watson. Now he's going to take off 30, 25 to the 20, and he'll slide down at the 19-yard line. Our first Deshaun scramble. I haven't seen him either. There's Pickens at the bottom of the screen. There's Grant. Right side, he's got it to Jakeem Grant. Little juke route, and that's going to, a jerk route, and that's going to get him near the first down. And the Browns just thought, oh, come on, boo. With 3rd and inches and 14 seconds left, they're just going to go ahead and kick the field goal on 3rd down, and Dicker's kick is up and good. I don't know. Maybe just run one more play. Well, I guess if you didn't have another timeout, you got to run. You got to go, I guess. Too risky, apparently. All right. Not quite as exciting, but a pretty solid 2-minute drive there from Watson and the Browns offense. And we saw our first scramble, Karen. I told you it was coming in this game. 7 yards for Deshaun. Yeah, I know no way that actually happens either, Mason. they call that timeout and take at least a shot to the end zone. Here's Eckler to the left side, and they might call timeout now. They are. A good run for Heckler. And they're going to all of a sudden get aggressive here with 1 second left. Herbert has enough arm, I think, to get this to the end zone. Maybe the Browns get some pressure here. They're going to rush 3. Miles just gets bull rushed by 2 different guys, and Herbert does chuck it deep, and he's short, and it's tipped and then falls to the ground. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Browns down there. End of the half. All right, pretty exciting first half. Again, Browns have really kind of dominated the game. You take away the free 50 yards they got on the PI, which was kind of a bogus call, and this game is 17-6 at this juncture. Here's Grant from 1 yard deep in the end zone. He's going to go down again at the 16. Another crummy field position. Yep, there you go. Mason is our official dropped interception counter right now. 5 dropped interceptions for Browns players. Newsome 2 on one particular play when he tipped it to himself. Chubb to the left side, give him a couple to start the second half. Watson in a shotgun. And I haven't seen Peoples-Jones either. I don't know what's going on here with these receivers. There's Schwartz again, though. He's had a great game. Yeah, look, because you got Harrison Bryant and David Njoku lined up as receivers. Something must have happened. Peoples-Jones and pressure coming. Throw it. Oh, he had him too. Just led him a little bit too far. I mean, it's good to see Schwartz out there. And Pickens, the rookie, getting some work too. But I'd like to have my... Oof, sit down, says Nick Chubb. What a stiff arm. And he's going to fight his way for 10 yards. 3rd and inches. Nick Chubb had no business getting as much as he just did right there. That was a very Chubbian run. 3rd and inches now. Watson. Careful, throw it. He had him too. Don't overthink it. Just hand the ball off to Nick Chubb there on the 3rd and inches. I'm assuming they're going to punt the football. They are. Especially when Chubb's in the zone. Bojorquez left foots it up to about the 20-yard line. He's worked pretty tirelessly today, working. Yeah, he does, Mason. This most recent. We just updated the sliders again yesterday. The guy who does all of our sliders for us put out a new one, and so we have updated. And the gameplay overall, and the running game in particular, has looked a little bit sharper than it has in a while. And for the most part, we have completely eliminated the statue sack or the shuffle sack or whatever this version's game of the sack is. Now, there are some times where I wish Watson would scramble that he's still not, but we're getting there. Yes, Mason, I agree. I do think the Browns are somebody in the Madden Corporation's not their friend. 4th and 1. Good play there. How about Myles Garrett in the run defense? No sacks yet, but he gets a great stop, and that's going to force the Chargers to punt and give the football back to the Browns offense. Speaking of fun Browns facts, yes, you're right. Not getting 10 sacks a game, especially when you got Mack and Bosa on the other side. The legendary Browns safety Felix Wright followed me on Twitter today. Followed the channel's Twitter page today at Nagy on Sports, and I was like, I DM'd him, assuming he would not respond, of course, because he's famous. And he was like, oh, no, sounds great, man. Go Browns. Oh, here's Chubb left side. He's going to go 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Nick Chubb. What a run. 74-yard touchdown. Wow. And whatever was left of my voice just went on that play. We're going to see the end of the run. Nick Chubb. Holy moly. What a run for the Chubbernaut. Wow. Big time touchdown run. Chubb finally chubbing. Indeed. 74 yards. One play, 74-yard drive. Nick Chubb. Whew. Anyway, what I was saying is I DM'd Felix Wright, and he replied right back, and I told him about the channel, and so Kit and I are going to ask and see if he wants to come on sometime and be a guest commentator. That would be pretty fun. Felix Wright, number 22. He's that very famous clip in some of those old Browns videos where he goes, "We are gonna win. We are gonna win. He was cheering it on the sideline while right before the drive happened, I believe. That would be awesome. I know. I was super surprised. He DM'd me right back too. I was like, dude, thanks, man. Pretty cool. He's like, hope to meet you at a game sometime. I was like, okay. Pressure coming. Herbert in trouble. Firing. He's got a wide open Everett. What's going on? Touchdown Chargers. I'll see your 74-yard touchdown, and I'll hit you with a 79-yarder instead. Oh, my goodness. What happened there? And now they're going to go for 2. We're not even going to get to see a replay. Talk about broken coverage, which did happen for real in this Charger game. And then Eckler fights his way in for a 2-point conversion. 79-yard touchdown pass to a wide open. I know my voice does not sound good, Mason. I apologize. A wide open Gerald Everett down the sideline. Where were the Browns? What was happening? I thought they were going to sack him, and then he kind of threw a wobbler, but it didn't matter because dude was wide open. Kind of looked like that Tyreek Hill play in week 1. It was just a giantly wide open guy. But remember, there was a big broken coverage. Mike Williams was crazy good in this game. Watson steps up. He fires deep into single coverage, and it's caught by the rookie Pickens. George Pickens down to the 29. In big blows being traded now by these offenses all of a sudden. A little bit slow to start, and now we've got big 40 and 50-yard plus plays. Here's Chubb, another hole to the right, another 13 yards and a first down. He's got 182, and we just started the second half. Oh, man. Pistol look here, Stanton in the game. This is a new formation for us from the 49ers playbook, I guess. Here's Chubb again, right side. Broken tackle, stiff arm. Chubb just abusing people now. He's got 3 more. Herbert wants to get back out there. If you're going to leave guys wide open, I want to try to throw it to them, he says. 2nd and 7, Watson under center. Turn around, Chubb again, why not? Left side, broken tackle, first down. His stiff arms are so violent. He just drills guys in the face. 1st and goal now from the 5. Motion from Schwartz. Watson back to pass. Here comes Bosa. Broken 3. Watson to the 5. Touchdown! He scrambled in for a touchdown! And he actually did it. And there was much rejoicing that our scrambling quarterback absolutely scrambled at the right time into the end zone untouched. And Deshaun has the Browns back up by 10. Pending the kick. I know, George. I don't know what to do. A scrambling TD. And my voice is going. 5 plays, 77 yards. We've had 3 touchdowns in the last 7 plays of football. All right. Well, let's see what's in store now. Herbert again with that 79-yard touchdown to a wide open Gerald Everett the last time that they were out there. Karen, I hope you're still watching. Watson scrambled twice, 1 for a touchdown. Could it finally be that we've got him figured out in terms of the Madden metrics? 31-21 Browns with a big momentum swing in their favor now. Here comes Eckler up the middle. He'll break 1 tackle before Anthony Walker brings him to the ground. Oh, I'm glad you were all able to witness that with me. I knew it had to be coming at some point, right? Up the middle, Eckler tries a stiff arm of his own on Campbell, and he doesn't really fall backwards. His momentum is stopped, though. 3rd and 9, Calais Campbell anchoring the middle of our defensive line. It could still happen, folks. It could still happen. Across the middle, he's got Mike Williams, and I think they're going to get him short. What a tackle by Owusu Koromoa. He does. More than inches. Yes, George, exactly. Like the first time we actually saw the Chief do the Chief slam in a game. I about lost my mind and lost my bladder at the same time. Here's a punt from Pat O'Donnell. Played last year, I think, with the Bears, if I'm mistaken. Not mistaken. All right, Browns with good field position now up to the 34. Again, Nick Chubb still in the zone, and they are cooking with all sorts of gas right now. Shotgun for Watson. Maybe an opportunity to start to get the coffin out. A little pop pass to Schwartz across the middle. He takes a big hit. Does actually count as a completion. They're going to give him a gain of 1. I know, Mason, it really has been fun to watch. Here he is, left side stretch it to Chubb. Broken tackle for the Chubbernaut across the 40 to the 42. He's at 198 yards. Still 5:40 to go here in the in the second half. The third quarter. Here's another 3rd and 2 running play. Chubb just will not go down. Finally dragged down by Jerry Tillery. Yeah, they have. They really have. They seem to. Again, it feels like maybe we're finally settling in on a good place. I mean, these guys spend hours and hours testing these sliders, so I really appreciate their work, and we just use them. Uh-oh, that one's going to be a tackle for loss. I think that's going to take Chubb out of the zone. It will. Jerry Tillery gets over there. Nice. No, he's still in the zone. I stand corrected. I don't know, Mason, I'm not sure. Here's a little swing pass to Chubb out of the backfield, and then Bosa chases him down. They're going to call that a completion, I guess. Looked like it was pretty close to a ladder, wasn't? We haven't seen any of that play before. I liked that a lot. All right, so like you said, maybe marrying together the style of the playbook and the archetype of the quarterback is working. And maybe I'll just edit out stupid draw plays of this playbook. It's 3rd and inches. Give it to Chubb, right side. He's breaking more tackles again. He's up to 208 now. Still third quarter. Look at that balance, 26 to 24. I think that's exactly what Stefanski wants. They're running to set up the pass here today. Another run. Left side for Chubb once again, just 4 yards every time. Kaiser White with a tackle. Trickling down here to the end of the third quarter. I formation. Chubb again. Rinse and repeat, right side. Breaking tackles into the 23-yard line. Another 10. He's at 222 for Nicholas Jamal Chubb, and they finally give him a blow, and Kareem Hunt checks in. Hey, you good with that? Hey, we'll give you some Kareem Hunt. And I still, look at that, I don't see DPJ or Amari Cooper. So something must have happened to both of them, because we are rocking with backups right now. Schwartz is having a good game. Pickens is having a good game. And Jakeem Grant is in there. Yeah, with another quarter, I'm liking the over as well. Turn around, Nick Chubb. Right side. Whoa, this time he's going to get tripped up by Derwin James. He won that battle. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Kareem checks back into the game. Watson gives it to Hunt. Kareem up the middle, huge hole. Jukes breaks a tackle down to the 2. Kareem Hunt. He's now starting to get going. They go with a straight power formation here on 1st and goal from the 2. Browns just punishing the Chargers with running. Chubb, broken tackle, another broken tackle, a 3rd broken tackle, and somehow he'll lose 2 yards in the process of breaking 3 tackles. Double tight end right, standing in there in front of Nick Chubb. Chubb looks a little tired. He's breathing heavy. You can see it from here. They're going to give it to him again. Broken tackle. He reaches the ball to the end zone. They're going to say his knee was down. 3rd and goal, and we're going to have to do it on the other side. 4th quarter upcoming. Hey, Sean, welcome in. You're right. Chubb's X factor is a little unfair, but kind of realistic. Left side, touchdown! The Chief. Come on, slam it. Do the Chief slam. All right, just throw the ball down. Not sure what you're... Oh, he's going to do the Chief slam, but without a ball. Oh, let's go. Everything is going so well. Browns take a 16-point lead. Cameron Dicker's kick is up, and his kick is good. 14 plays, 64 yards. Just punishing on the ground and sprinkle in a little Watson 4 for 4. What a play. Browns cooking with gas now, baby. 38-21, and that's just going to let Miles tee off. Jacob Phillips, nice tackle and special teams on Chris Olave. Really haven't seen much of Chris Olave on offense as their third receiver. Such a dangerous weapon. All right, well, here we go. Herbert back to pass now. His team down 17. Started the fourth quarter. Dump it across the middle. Eckler wide open. Plenty of room there. All the Browns were way downfield. That really was a bunch of smash mouth, Mason. They just kept giving it to Chubb, and he just kept drilling dudes in the chin. (38-21) Browns. This one's been really fun as they try to set up a screen to the left side to Eckler. Campbell read it, but can't quite get there in time. They're going to get just 4 yards out of it as JJ3 is able to make the tackle. Little bunch trips to the right side. Herbert, shotgun look. They set up another screen to Eckler, and Leal and Troy Hill sniff this one out, and that one gets 0 yards today. Yeah, takeaways. Let that be some foreshadowing there. Browns third in the season in takeaways. They've had a bunch. Ward's got like 8 picks by himself. Here's Miles, and they're going to sack him. Back to the 32. Campbell and Miles get back there. That's the 53rd sack for the Demolition Dogs so far this season. We are in week 10, and the Browns have only played 8 games because of their bye. This is their 9th game of the season, so 53 sacks in 9 games is pretty good. 4th and 16, huge throw to the right side, and I'm really glad they didn't call PI there. I thought maybe they could have as they tried to go for Williams. Browns football at the 32. Big time lead. Here's Kareem up the middle, fighting his way for a nice gain of 3. Just 5 touches for Kareem because of how good Nick Chubb has been. They have just gone to the well of Chubb. Up the middle, here's Kareem. Trying to get to the left, he'll get just 1 yard that time. Browns very content to just run the football now. This thing is ticking away slowly. 34 rushes now for the 26 passes. Here is another run for Kareem up the middle. Angling, first down, broken tackle past the 20 to the 18. 10-yard run on 3rd and 6 from Kareem Hunt. And this game is very to what I think the Browns' potential can actually be this season. Turn around again. Kareem runs into his own man. It looked like Njoku was kind of flashing across the backfield. And Kareem Hunt ran into the back of David Njoku. That was kind of a weird play call. Back to pass. Watson moving to the right side, firing back of the end zone. Caught and dropped. It was Grant, and he got it knocked out of his hands. Shaquem Grant, 3rd and 11. Good throw again from Deshaun Watson. Just couldn't be brought in. Turn around. They're going to run it on 3rd and long again. And this time Kareem Hunt cannot break the tackle of Nasir Adderley. An interesting choice there for the Browns just to kind of set up another field goal here, keep the clock moving, and go ahead and go up 20 points here as Cameron Dicker, the rookie kicker out of Texas, continues to be very good. He has been completely perfect inside of 50 yards. His only misses are over 50 so far this season. Yes, you're right, Sean. It will be very nice to see us attack the seams. Nice kick coverage again. Troy Hill was down there. Johnny Stanton was down there. Chris Olave has not had a good day at the kick returning. All right, 1st and 10 now, down 20 with 9:35 to go. Let's see if we can bait him into some kind of a turnover. Here's the throw to the left side. Nice catch by Keenan Allen for a 1st down for the Chargers. Just 4 catches today for Keenan Allen. He's been shut down by Ward and Newsome pretty nicely. 1st and 10. Our wide receivers out in the pattern. Quick throw to the right side. This one's going to be the tight end, Gerald Everett, who had that huge 80-yard touchdown, and an injury to Mike Williams holding that right arm. That's not going to help their comeback attempts here now. 8:56 to go. The clock does stop on the injury, though. Back to pass. Browns rush 4. Over the middle, Herbert. A little pick route. It's going to be caught by, is that Josh Palmer, the second-year receiver out of Tennessee. Number 5, and he catches the football there. 1st down and clock running again. Here's Herbert to the left side. Pressure is pretty much contained. He goes across the middle to Keenan Allen. Breaks 1 tackle. The second tackler is Troy Hill, and he brings him down. Yeah, you're right here, Mason. Right now it's Winovich and Miles. And there's Miles with a swim move, hits him. Coming back to the football is Olave, makes a nice catch. They're going to give him forward progress of 4 yards there. There's Lewis Seen, our backup safety rookie out of Georgia, who's in there. So some stamina subs starting to check in for the Browns on defense. Back to pass. Here's a Debo, bottom of your screen. Calais Campbell chasing. Tack McKinley, and it's caught. What a play. Coming back to the football is Eckler. But a really nice play there. Tack McKinley. Again, we talked about the backups are in right now due to some stamina subs. Somebody told me he was going to be number 5, but I haven't seen anything official, so we made him number 5. Herbert deep, back of the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Holy smokeroos. Jalen Camp, the rookie, goes up high and makes a catch right in front of Denzel Ward. What a throw and what a catch. A touchdown for the Chargers, and they are not quite out of it yet. But 6:34, staring him in the clock is a big, big factor here now, just down 13. Browns should be able to put this one away. Oh, posted on IG. Okay, yeah, somebody told me he was 5, so I changed him to 5. Because originally I thought something about going from 4 to 14 when Watson got there. But yes, that would make sense. I do not follow many of the players on Instagram, so that would make more sense. Pickens. Fake it to him and then give it to Schwartz up the middle. Schwartz, right side. Can he break it? He can, but he fumbles, and it's picked up by the Chargers. It's Michael Davis to the 5, and he goes out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Oh, my gosh. That was a super cool play call. They fake it, and then they give it to Schwartz up the middle. Runs for 12 yards, and then he fumbles the football. And now the Chargers take over our first turnover of the day, and the Chargers are trying to legitimize this comeback. That was absolutely the worst thing that could happen. Holy cow, indeed. I know, Madden trying to Madden here still. I don't think that he will, Mason. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I know that was his college number, but in the pros, if you change numbers, you have to buy all remaining inventory, like back from the league, from Fanatics or whatever. And I don't think JOK seems like that kind of person where he feels like, he's a second-year deal, so he's not making tens of millions of dollars or anything, so he may not be in a position. Here's a touchdown again over the middle. It's Gerald Everett for his second of the day, and all of a sudden this one got a lot tighter than it needed to be. So my guess is that I do not think that he switches. It's a lot of times when you see guys will switch numbers when they're switching teams, because then they don't have to buy back the jerseys. Yeah, that's all right. But yeah, I think he's probably, making $2 million or something, $1.5 million, something like that, 800,000. So I would assume that he does not have that kind of capital. All right, well now we're in a different situation here. We got to be, can't just sit back on our heels. Only up 6 now, 6 minutes to go. Deshaun and the backup receivers. Here's Kareem Hunt up the middle. Nice run. Murray brings him down at the 29. I really want us to. I trust Andrew Berry. I think there's a way we can make him very rich, but not hamstring ourselves. I would love for them to keep him. If they're not going to re-sign him, I am very much in the trade him for assets. If you think you can get a first-round pick for him, this one's going to come back for holding. If you think you can get a first-round pick for him, then I would and you're not going to re-sign him, or he doesn't want to resign to the deal that you've offered him, then I do think you need to move on for assets. Letting him walk at the end of the year is the worst possible outcome, I guess. First choice, sign him. Second choice, trade him. Third choice, let him walk. Here's come Watson to the right side, and he'll scramble for 6 more. His third scramble of the game. So much nicer than taking a sack. He sets up a 3rd and 7 after it was 2nd and 16. Watson again, right side, over the middle. Ooh, it was almost picked. That was scary. 4th and 7. Browns are going to have to play some more defense in this game. Yeah, he's a super good guy. And obviously he's a Buckeye, which I like. But when healthy, he's one of the most dominant cornerbacks in the league. We need dominant corners. Even though that's a deep room for us. Can't have enough good ones. All right, well, now things get a little bit ickier, a little bit stickier here as two quick scores for the Chargers have gotten them right back into this game, as Herbert's been very, very good in this second half. He's over 350 through the air. Oh, yeah, I did see JOK for sure doing that football camp in Ghana. Denzel also is a nice guy, though, and does a lot of work in the community. Eckler up the middle. Run that clock. That helps the Browns here. Down by 6 are the Chargers. Stretch it to the right side. Lewis Seen. How about JOK right on cue? Makes a great tackle to knock him down. Sets up a 3rd and long. All right, here's a big stop here now. A 3rd and 10. 3 minutes to go. Browns need to try to get off the field, sort of shut down this momentum that the Chargers have garnered for themselves. Miles, he's going to sack him by himself. The bull rush of Pipkins and a big sack, just the second of the game. And Miles has 1.5 of them. Calais Campbell with the other half, and that's going to be a huge dagger there for the Chargers as they have to punt. And now the Browns, with a couple of first downs in the 2-minute warning, should be able to finish this game off strongly. All right, Watson crawls under center. Johnny Stan, we'll have to stick around for the end. I'll have to see what the heck's going on with Cooper and Peoples-Jones. Neither of them have been in this game for as long as I can remember. Nice run up the middle, 3 yards for Kareem Hunt. (41-35). Looks like Johnny Stanton and Kareem Hunt. They give it to Kareem Hunt right side. First down run to the 31. So Chubb was the opening act here, and Kareem Hunt is the finisher, so it seems. And he's running very strong now. 42 runs for the Browns here on offense. 1st and 10. Up the middle. Kareem Hunt carrying that ball with 2 hands. The other thing is, I mean, it's been on brand. Think about Batonio and Batonio and Teller last year. Extensions mid-season are part of the things, are something that he looks at. Like, hey, here's the offer that we want. You know, get to week 10 healthy, and we're going to make you a very rich man. You know, that kind of a thing. Another timeout called for the Chargers. That was their final. Here's 3rd and 7 for the Browns with 1:49 to go. First down will ice it. Give it to Kareem. Juke move in the middle. He'll go down after a short gain. That's going to take it down to about a minute when the Browns have to punt. Just a little bit over a minute. I'm assuming they would just let it go down and take a timeout. Bojorquez back there. They shouldn't snap this thing with anything less than about 2 seconds left. Or 8. Bojorquez. Browns need one more stop. No timeouts for the Chargers. They got to hold. They got to score a touchdown. They got a lot of yards to get. 82 to be exact. Browns with a chance to seal it here with their defense. 41-35. This one has been a great game. Miles, he's got him again. And Pipkins has no shot on that right tackle side. That puts Miles in the zone. Back to pass. This time they double team Miles. Over the middle, quick dump off. And Newsome rides him to the ground. They're going to have to go no huddle again. And they're going to run themselves out of time, I think. Miles, a sweet spin move. Huge throw to the right side for Herbert. Into single coverage. It's caught by Everett. Are you kidding me, Gerald Everett? But they can't get all the way up to the field. And the clock runs out. What a game. What an end. Browns win 41-35. Holy smokes, what a game. No way he caught that indeed. Gerald Everett's going to have ridiculous stats here. Speaking of ridiculous stats, let's take a quick look at him. Herbert, 32 of 46 for 408 and 3 touchdowns. Dude was incredible today. Eckler, 18 of 43 on the ground and a touchdown. Eckler led the team in 10 catches. How about Gerald Everett? 7 catches for $175 and 2 touchdowns. Chris Olave, the rookie, with 3 for 17. Keenan Allen, 6 for 69. Mike Williams, just 2 for 21 there. Poor Trey Pipkins gave up all 3 sacks. 17 tackles for Kenneth Murray. How much time were they running? All your linebackers, leading tacklers there. 3 sacks today, 1 for Tranquil, 1 for the rookie Michael Clemens. Joey Bosa had 1 as well. No interceptions. The turnover was a fumble from Schwartz, remember, that set up that quick touchdown. So let's check out the Brown stats. Deshaun today, 19 of 28 for 216 and 2 touchdowns. Did exactly what he needed to do. How about Nick Chubb? Oh, he only is going to get credited with 13 broken tackles, which is still way more than we've ever seen in a game. He had 141 yards after contact, 226 and 2 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt did a nice little 15 for 63 and a closing relief. How about Deshaun Watson? 3 actual scrambles for 18 yards and a touchdown as well. And again, Schwartz had that nice 10-yard run, but then unfortunately did fumble. That was the only turnover. All right, well, there's Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's at the bottom, but I don't see Cooper at all. Weird. 7 for 52 and a touchdown for Njoku. 5 for 55 for Schwartz and a touchdown. 3 for Chubb, 2 for Grant, 1 for Pickens was 49-yarder, 1 for Peoples-Jones. Apparently early in the game, I don't know what happened. 2 drops for Grant, 1 for Pickens. Sacks today given up. 1 for Conklin, 1 for Teller. Defensively speaking, 9 tackles for JJ, 3 for Greg Newsome and for Owusu-Koramoah. Greg Newsome had a really good game after that first play. 2.5 sacks for Miles, a half for Calais Campbell, and no interceptions or turnovers. Actually, just the 1 turnover, yeah. A couple of pass deflections. How about 3 for Greg Newsome? Again, 2 of them on the same exact play. But the Browns are going to get this one done. Holy smokes, that was a game. 41-35 is the final score. They were sitting pretty at 41-21, and credit the Chargers and an ill-timed fumble from Anthony Schwartz to getting the Chargers right back into the football game. So appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one. George, thanks for helping moderate the chat. Appreciate you as always. Browns go to 6-2. Chargers fall to 4-6. And we will be back with more sim action. Week 11 looks like we are hosting the New Orleans Saints. Actually, it looks like we're going to get all 3. We got Saints and Panthers and Falcons back to back here as we'll take on some of the NFC South. So appreciate everybody being on. Thanks. Take care of yourselves. I don't know. Actually, 1 new injury right here. Good call. And it's Grant Delpit, 4 weeks with an upper arm fracture. I have no idea. They must have just gone out for the game at some point. But they're not long-term hurt, which is a good idea, which is good to know. So, appreciate everybody being Christian. That's okay, man. We've been mad. We've been mad at Madden plenty of times, but today it worked out for us. So we'll take it. Appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are the best. Thanks so much, Kit and I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Be safe, and as always, go Browns.